previous video, we immersed different thoughts about how to manage public sector personnel management in India, how to transform changes in public service delivery mechanism, and how personnel management is extremely prominent for the growth of the organization. Welcome to our discussion on the 6th chapter on the theme of building an effective state public finance expenditure. This chapter deals with the idea of how to spend public expenditure, allocation of public funds, and ensure the budget spending. The capacity of taxing and spending on public welfare programs is an integral part of the public finance expenditure. Delivering public welfare program was capable to reflect the government's spending capacity. Allocation of public funds built the effective consequences in different sectors such as defense, law and order, and infrastructure, and made the substantial changes. Inefficiency in the state emerged as a result of underinvestment in the system. To maintain overall well-being of citizens requires public spending that should not be based on more cost of funds than less value of delivery public funds. As a result, inefficiency in the system caused by the underinvestment and demands. Effectiveness of implemented welfare programs is extremely significant, rather merely spending funds. Dr. Muralidharan highlights on public expenditure of different sectors, reflected sector-based expenditure, initiated by central and state governments. Over the period of time, public spending showed improvement in quality. In any economy, it is important to uplift and consider the importance of public spending. To enhance the improvement scale of development, state government have greater service delivery capacity, which is 60% of India's public spending. Dr. Muralidharan emphasized on most of the public spending invest into the salaries, pensions and interest payments. Current spending decisions impact the long-term spending decisions. However, it is used for financial productive investment, rather focusing on inefficiencies. Welfare spending have the objective of uplifting the quality life of common people. To improve the quality of welfare spending needs three metrics such as targeting, delivery and design. Welfare spending which require to improve the living condition of vulnerable groups of the society. Different trends of quality welfare spending are targeting. On individual and geographic level, targeting consists exclusion and inclusion errors. Exclusion errors translates as beneficiaries will not get any welfare benefits, and exclusion errors advocates benefits for those who needs it. Below poverty line cards were provided to the vulnerable groups of the society for accessibility of the benefits. Delivery. After beneficiaries are set, it is important to rectify the delivery system, who receive how much. The situation creates the leakage, which defines as the difference between benefit disbursed under a program and received by the beneficiaries. Design. Formulation and structure of welfare spending reflect inefficiency in the economy. Rather, providing direct income, support and assigning welfare programs are important to uplift the poor. This strategy is useful to prevent poverty without providing the subsidized goods and services. Essential components to improve expenditure quality is effective in public capital spending. This type of investment can enhance the productivity. In this context, India's irrigation strategy stressed on major medium irrigation program. Many dimensions are explained to understand the quality of capital spending, such as selection of project execution, and project maintenance. Let's talk about the facets required for capital spending. Project choice and location. Central government provide funding for major medium irrigation project to the state government. MMI projects propose the place which is best suitable for irrigation. Accelerated irrigation benefits programs supported by the powerful states. Inadvocacies reflect strong incentives for politicians to announce certain policies. Project execution. Project execution is an important to increase the quality in capital projects. CAGs are also suggested to invest more in major medium irrigation projects. Project maintenance. If the execution of projects are in a good state, then implementing of projects will positively impact the capacity of fulfilling all possibilities of project. To increase the state capacity for service delivery, improving public expenditure quality is important by making spending more effectively. Public finance management system negatively impact the quality of expenditure because these funds need to reach out to the needy. This system disturbs the spending capacity of the economy. Dr. Muralidharan stressed on the principles for improving the quality of expenditure, underlines the inefficiencies of public fund spending. As we are aware, expenditure capacity varies sector to sector. More focused on the principles for doing so, there are 3 methods to transform the effectiveness of public spending, such as improve processes for budget allocation, budget utilization, and fund flows. Dr. Muralidharan emphasized on how to spend allocated budget based on the political decisions. To improve the efficiency and equity, it is required to have holds on the political goals and allocation of budgets, which increase the productivity. The mechanic system of ROI calculation based on the analysis of need assumptions and pressure testing, which clear the budgetary trade-offs. The final goal is to initiate the major public spending from highest to lowest. ROI consider the broader economic effect of proposed policies and expenditure. It is essential that direct ROI of public spending impact the policies. For example, when analyzing indirect cost, finance department reflect the affordability of subsidies, estimate and present the distributional impacts of major spending items, analyze the distributional effects of major spending items. In public finance term, this is called incidence analysis. According to Dr. Muralidharan, analyze the quality of expenditure or any spending impact both equity and efficiency. Dr. Muralidharan stressed on to improving the effectiveness of spending, improving autonomy and reward the performance. Institutionalize a focus on the cost effectiveness, sector-based allocation based on post-budget spending more does not mean to construct the best results. The lack of incentives in government for cost effectiveness, which aim to maximize budgets and encouraged by advocates of sector level. Improving autonomy and rewarding performance. High performing organizations grant frontline staff autonomy while making them accountable for consequences. To improve effectiveness of expenditure, authors suggested autonomy, effectiveness and reward the performance. In the next chapter, we will discuss about public finance revenue and how public revenue structure enhance the state capacity for the Indian economy.